Hello, hello, hello. It is Thursday, everybody. How's everybody doing? We're just going to start it off with that. How is everybody doing? Can you hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 2 in the chat if I need to buy a new mic. Okay, and so I might want to say this. One, you can hear me. Okay, sweet. It is always good when people can hear me. It always makes it nice. I am going to pop this up, everybody, because this is an open forum. Retired Red, trigger warning. This subject is very sensitive, and some people, if you need a break, that's fine. Liz prioritizes mental health over views any day. Put the phone down. We'll see you next live. I absolutely prioritize mental health. It is the one thing that I stand for above all else because it gave me the tools to survive. So let's say hi to some people, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have an actual conversation. And I'm going to try not to be super emotional, but if you read the description, definitely let me know your opinions, your thoughts, anything along those lines. Patty Collins, welcome. Eat more pizza now. I would love to order a pizza now. Your name makes me want to order a pizza. Trisha G, hey Liz, and hey to you too. We got Pup Grimmer. Hey, Pup Grimmer, I need you to email me. I'm having some puppy issues, so I need you to email me. Okay. Let's make sure we have Summer Savage in the house. Free Xenu Project. Hello, everyone. Okay. Making sure I can try to say hi. The Amazing Red, even though I already popped her up, I just wanted to pop her up again. Melody. Hi, fam. Good to see you. Penko. Good to see you. I love all the participating in the chat. Let's see. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, I'm almost caught up. Napoleon, I love that in rags. Joni Cummings, so good to see you. Okay. Jobo Baggins, glad to see you. And just in case, I'm not sure if I missed this, but Trisha G, wearing pajamas. I love pajamas. Miss Sunrise Dawn, hi from North Georgia. We have Susan P. Hey, Liz. Hey to you too. Okay. Sophia, or the inappropriate heifer. Hello, beautiful people. I thought I saw Sophia in the chat. Okay. Natalie VB Light Breeze. Hello. Not that Helen. Okay. If I missed you, I apologize. Definitely let me know. Creepy B5. Hi, all. Okay. Michelle. Hello. Wanida. As a never-in, I just want to hold space. Literally that. Well, thank you so very much for doing that. I appreciate you. I absolutely appreciate you. Carrie01. Okay. Christy Newton. The amazing pup groomers in the house, everybody. Don't forget to say hi to all of your friends. Just a Northern girl. Hey, Liz, remember you too can take a pause if you need to. Just put us on hold for a minute. Absolutely. And I actually do that a lot more than you guys realize. Dee Dee, new sub, love your content. Well, thank you so very much for subscribing. The last I checked, I was 93 away from my Los Angeles goal. So, and 38% of you guys that watch are not subscribed. Hit the subscribe button. If you're going to watch, might as well get credit for it. It'll help me along quite a long ways. Okay. We have Flea Factory. Hi, Liz. Lori. Oh, seems more shit is hitting the fan. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. And I hope you guys are just as disgusted as I am. Kay in the house. Okay. Think I am almost caught up. TKK cheering from the sidelines. All my love, my mother will not admit to all the beatings. And you know what? Sometimes that sucks. I'll answer that one real quick because either will mine. I get told all the time. It was just discipline. And that is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard because, discipline should not lead to broken bones. King's Kid, hello. Hope you're feeling better tonight. I am actually feeling much better tonight. It is turned into a much easier day. Let's see. Lori, I saw a bit of Mike Brown's live before I had a Zoom meeting, then straight here out of the meeting. We'll try to go over it. I only was able to watch a little bit of Mike's, so Mike's is my plan for right after this. Okay. Yes, please double check and make sure that you hit subscribe. I'm so close, everybody. It's so close for all of us. Okay, so I think I am caught up. Now there will be some starred items because as you know who is sitting in the background. So first things first. The fact that let's do it this way. Someone recently exposed what they felt was like a dig at Rosalind. Good to see you. A dig at I don't know if it was a dig at rabbits because the rabbit caption. Julie, welcome. Hey, Carrie Ann. Let's see. 2 chicks and a mop. We're not even going there. Wrinkles are now the new 30. Yep, pretty much. So a statement was released, and in this statement, it also released some personal and private confidential documents. Someone's police report is private. That is someone exposing their heart, exposing the hell that they went through. That's someone tearing open every single wound and then sitting there and telling an officer so that they can get justice. So the idea of exposing someone's police report not only makes me want to vomit, but it makes me so angry. Like if there is someone that is controlling your PR, I'm sorry, they're failing miserably. If you do not want to take lessons from who's covering the PR, you're failing miserably. We don't have to say anything. We don't have to make a case. It's literally just that simple. And I'm going to address a few people that I don't normally address. I don't normally hit on people's YouTubes. I don't do any of the bashing. That's just not my cup of tea. But here's the part that I will not stand for. Okay? I will not stand for someone coming across and trying to pretend like we're like the second gens or some big cult and we have our fearless leader. There's no leader. It's called second gens. It's people that have been through hell and back and still manage to find a smile and stand together so they can get justice. It's standing next to a person that's been through hell and giving them a hug because you know what? It's not always going to feel like hell. I'm sorry. It's not always going to feel like hell. The inappropriate heifer. Mike Renner just made himself look way worse. It was poor me, poor me, poor me. And that is disgusting. If you have someone going through hell and back, someone that has, been beaten, someone that has been essayed, someone that has been tortured, someone that has been, all of these things. And then I'm a victim. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Nobody's mentioning some of the other things that he's saying are being mentioned. It's not even being mentioned because you know what? This is all about his actions, not anyone else's actions. It's all about what was he in control of? Who could you have saved? What policies did you write to cover up for the abuse? Were you aware that my mother was beating the living shit out of me and then suddenly said, you know what, hey, just send him back to Los Angeles. It's fine. It'll stop. No. But then you watch Miriam's live, or Miriam, and I don't mean to stutter. You watch Miriam's live, and while you're watching this live, you're finding out that it was happening at babysitters. It was happening by babysitters' kids. It was happening all over the place. And all of these receipts are being vomited forward, 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 forward. I'm covered in scars. I don't have to, there's so many receipts on my body. Sorry, everybody. There's so many receipts on my body that I don't need to sit there and show it. I can go take x-rays at any facility and they're going to be like broken, 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 healed, 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 healed wrong.
Sorry. Fucking stars.
So now this is going to be an open forum. If you have questions, and I mean questions in regards to what Miriam said, questions in regards to anger that you have, this isn't going to be a bash fest, but I will give you my honest to God opinion. I'm sick of holding a lot of my opinion back because I thought that I had friends in all sorts of places. I will give you my honest to God opinion. And come rain, come shine, no matter what happens, I'm going to let you know how things felt. So let me grab some of these starred items. But if you do, think about your question. Do whatever you need to do to get that question. And if you're scared to write that question, you know what? We'll figure it out and I don't have to. Okay. All right. Hey, Carrie Ann, Liz, I'm so excited. I made the Portland org pull their shades again today. Thought of you. That is fantastic. I'm so proud of you.
There's just a deuce.
Okay, I thought there was a knock on the door, and I'm like, what is going on? We're in an office?
He just shook his tail.
But I'm very proud of you. I am so very proud of you. My plan is to go to the Sacramento org, but I am not doing that alone. I'm going to make sure that I have some people with me because I just want to go down there and see for a little bit. Do a little show and tell. Practice for Los Angeles. Do whatever we need to do, but congratulations. Summer Savage, 38%. That's just not right. Well, that's what YouTube tells me, that 38% of the people that watch me are not subscribed. So if I could just get 10% of that, then I would make my goal, everybody. I would make my goal. Lori, I saw a bit of Mike Brown's before I had to go to a Zoom meeting. Yes, if you have an opinion on it, let me know. I'll write it down and I will go and watch it, because I will tell you one thing about Mike. He thinks about what he's going to say. He's articulate and he's gone through this pain of, oh, you have to go report in so that we can remain in communication. But there's no such thing as disconnection. He also has floor side seats to a lot of things and he remembers a lot of people. I wish I remembered everybody's name when I was a kid. I absolutely do. Okay, Carrie, discipline teaches boundaries in a loving way for the well-being of a child. Discipline does not have mental or physical scars. Abuse does. Absolutely. Absolutely. Summer Savage, he did a video too, not just the blog. Oh, I'll have to go see that. Thank you. It's going to be so fun because the blog was just talk about smiling to someone's face and stabbing them in the back. I'm just saying, if there's a place on the tone scale, you could figure it out. Carrie, as an Aussie, MR gives really swarmy vibes with any content. He just confirms the vibes in his actions. Yeah, that's some of that was, gross. I have not seen the video, but the letters from the lawyers, pretty gross. And the name calling in every single one. Was it really written by a lawyer, or was this another Sea Org thing where you're told to sign something and then they just automatically put their name on it? I'm just curious. I just need to know. Lori just finished Jenna's book a few hours ago. Congratulations. If you have not yet read Catherine Spallino's or Liz Gale Gale's, absolutely get those next. They're amazing reads. And Catherine Spallino explains the blue buildings, the pack-based area, so detailed, so wonderfully. It's like you can almost touch it. And Liz gives every bit of emotion, and it's just like it's all of this emotion on every page, and you're just feeling what she felt. So yes, definitely look at those two. Tracy Murphy, MR's blog was a bunch of mansplaining and handling, to use his own words, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Flea Factory. I screenshotted Rinder's blog for later because by paragraph 2075, my eyes got tired from all the rolling into the back of my skull. Well, I can understand that. Freezino Project. Do you have friends, Liz?
You do have.
You do have friends, Liz. And okay, well, I read that wrong and I apologize. So I do have friends and I do have family. And each and every one of you has shown me what true dedication means. Because just as strong as I come here for you, you come here for me. And I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all the smiles, all the thumbs up. I appreciate everything you're doing to either help get justice or help get my father out, or 3, shut the doors, get my father out and get justice. Just saying. Law Nerd fan. Love it. Just finished Mike Brown's live. He was awesome. Revealed some hard truths. Yeah. I'm watching his next. Joni Cummings, question. What happened on Miriam's live? I didn't chat, or you didn't catch it. So basically, she exposed more people that have been through the exact same things as her, and that she has easily just exposed every single one where people actually knew about it, where Mike would have known about it because of the position he held during the time that it happened. All of these things happened during that time. And then when it's like, oh, don't go to the police, and then it's suddenly go to the police, and then it's don't go to the police because they're going to be on psych medication and psych drugs. And let's avoid that, because that is the biggest thing in Scientology. Like, don't let someone get on psych drugs. Oh my God, get on some psych drugs. It would make you feel better. It made me feel better. Julie Markham, I couldn't even get through it all. What he wrote disgusted me. Yeah, if you're talking to a bunch of victims, and I don't mean victims where you're like, oh, I hurt my finger, kiss and make better. Oh, now this is the worst day of my life. No, I'm talking about true, actual bloody victims that have been through hell and back, whether it's SA by a family member, whether it's SA by someone they went to school with or an adult. It doesn't matter. These are victims, and you're basically victim shaming in every single sentence. I know there's people that are smarter than that. There has to be people smarter than that. There has to be. Or proofread what you're saying, because right now what is coming across is literally that the victims are garbage, and you're a victim, you're a victim, you're a victim. So please reconsider next statement. Summer Savage, comment. I think Claire did that shit on purpose, knowing Mike would release that today. MR's inability to take any accountability for his actions is digging him a hole to bury himself in. Watch that last line, because remember, a lot of us had to do digging of holes, and we thought we were going to be buried there. So, it can be a very big trigger for a lot of us that had to dig that, and namely me. But he's digging something, and it's not looking pretty. The only difference is you can come back from anything. You keep digging, and eventually you're not going to be able to come back. Okay, Jen Nelson, only 100 to reach 4,000. We can do it, right? 100. It's crazy. I remember last week I was like, I'm 1,000 away, everybody, and then I just have to be at 1,000 before the trip, and then before, all of a sudden we're almost 2 weeks before, and no, it's more than 2 weeks before. I'm thinking it. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm thinking it's Saturday, but roughly around there. And now I'm literally 100 away. So thank you, everyone who subscribed. And to the 38%, please, a few of you, just hit that sub button. Peter Anderson, Liz, you have to watch Mike's live from today. I will. I absolutely will. I give you my word. Creepy B5, I have so many questions halfway through that I shut it down. I can't think of one specific. How about why? Because it wasn't about protecting the children. It wasn't about protecting, it wasn't even really about protecting the offender. It's literally about protecting Scientology and making sure nobody knows that this is what happens in here. This is what happens to children, to adults, to all these different people. This is what happens. So the more people that find out that this is what was happening, and this is what happens today, the sooner those doors are permanently shut. Okay, Flea Factory. By the way, I don't think a board of the Aftermath is mad about him advocating for Miriam. I think it's because he won't let them make money off his mom. Hold on one second. Because part of that is irritating me.
People can read lips, babe.
I don't mean the comment itself. By the way, I don't think the board of the Aftermath is mad at him for advocating for Miriam. I don't think so either. But the idea of trying to make money off of his mom's story, that irritates me. The idea that that was even a thought in someone's mind to, hey, let's make some money off this. Let's make some cash off this. That irritates me. And I'm so proud of Mike for standing up for his mom, because you know what? I would absolutely stand up for my dad. Like, don't, we're not a story. We're human beings. Rosalind, no, Mike Brown did a video. Yes, Mike Brown did a video, and I will absolutely go watch it. Hey, question. Do you think Christy pinned it? Or penned it? I don't know Christy well enough to say yay or nay, but that to me sounds more like those documents that we used to get when we were all in the Captain Davy Space Navy. So I don't know. It sounds like it came from him, but I really wish maybe he would have handed it to her to proofread. That probably would have been the best bet. Trisha, as a DV survivor because of a sadistic ex-husband, I hear you and stand with you. Tons of healing, light, and love to you. Well, thank you so very much. And you know what, to you, I am so sorry what you went through. You did not deserve that. And you are a better person now. And the fact that you are sending healing light and love means that you're doing an amazing job at getting better. I'm working on it. Rosalind, Liz, sorry that was a response to someone who saw Mike's video and thought it was MR, not MB. Oh, okay. But yeah, Liz, you tell it. Absolutely. Okay, Mike Brown's live broke my heart even more. Oh, I can't take it when more people cry. I was already crying all day yesterday, people, and I'm doing much better today and much better. Much better. Jen, Render didn't do a video, Mike Brown did. Oh, okay, that's my confusion. So I was thinking you guys were saying that Render released those documents and then released a video on top of it. Now that I know that it's Mike, I'm definitely, well, no matter what, I'm gonna watch it after this. Oneida, I thought of watching MR video is gross. Yeah. Right now, he needs a definite PR cover up. Oh, did I say cover up? I mean like a PR handling in the outside world. There are amazing PR firms that are available that will take you off of the internet until you can say kind things without throwing little digs.
You would know.
Yeah, I kind of would. Shelly Kelly, Mike Brown is so articulate and intelligent, but you can feel the pain and frustration. Of course, it's his mom, just like it's my dad inside there. This isn't, and would I still feel the same if it was a stranger? Yes, absolutely. Because that stranger, you know what? You're now my family. You grew up how I grew up. You're now my family. We're going to plan Christmas dinners. We're going to plan Thanksgiving gatherings. We're going to plan all those things that we never had. And we're going to do it as a family. But no, don't question our loyalty to our family or to our friends. Flea Factory, they're 100% filtering the comments on Render's blog too. It's an echo chamber of really. If you're going to publish something like that, the least you could do is actually take what's being said. That's the point of letting people be honest with you. Lori, question: did Mike Render step down? Not that I'm aware of. I'm sure if that does happen, it's going to be a great and saddened day that he is having to step down.
Honor and privilege.
It was an honor and a privilege to be next to you. Blech. Right now, just take ownership. And if I'm not liked because of it, it's not because I have a fearless leader. It's not because I'm following orders from someone. Because let's be real, I left Scientology a long time ago. The only person that's going to give me orders is my wife.
Who's currently sick.
What?
I caught the germs.
She caught the germs, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. Summer Savage, the lawyer was a Scientology lawyer in the golden days to cover up. Oh, then he knows some of the secrets, and he's still sworn to, as long as he's the attorney-client privilege to anything he was actually made aware of during those times. Oh, that's super convenient. Lori, can somebody please give Catherine's last name book? I follow Liz Gale.
You have Catherine's book right there. It's called The Bad Cadet.
The Bad Cadet. Just type The Bad Cadet.
Spelling is her last name, if I'm reading that right from here.
Spellino is her last name.
I can't read from there.
So hopefully that helped. But just remember The Bad Cadet. Okay, Summer, the lawyer is an old cover-up doc for the victims Miriam mentioned from the way back in the day. Same guy represents, wow, that's even more fishy. Like something stinks. And no, I'm tired of people saying, oh, don't say this, don't say that. And then I get in my own head, don't say this, don't say that. Well, let's be realistic, everybody. This isn't about the older people that need to fess up to what they know of, but it's about the second generations, the totally abused ones, the totally beaten and abused ones who are left to suffer. It's about everybody still trapped inside. It's about all of the second gens that managed to get out and are still living today. And it's also for the ones that are not living anymore. Flee, yep, information suppression is another OSA tactic he can't leave behind. Oh, you guys are learning all the OSA tactics. I'm so proud of you guys. Creepy B5, I'm just saying, I love Liz. I love me too, and I love you. Thank you. Just a Northern Girl, comment. I personally value transparency, honesty, and loyalty. Mike Brown's stream filled in the blanks. That MR always seems to conveniently leave out. And here's the thing, everybody. So I haven't had a chance to watch his stream. I was very hooked on Miriam's. And you know what, to Miriam, you were the bravest motherfucker I've ever met. And you give me courage to have courage in myself. You're a knight among knights. Jen Nelson, I have a First Amendment right. Say whatever the fuck I want. Okay. Okay. Trisha, Mike, apology for keyboard warriors comment, but not dogs and fleas comment. The whole blog was one big whiny feast. Okay. I can see it your way too. I can absolutely see it your way. Summer Savage, he painted her story with his own OSA exclusive or executive brush. And here's the thing. I'm still going to use this term for as long as you guys need. When you have a person that has been in a position for, let's say, 30 years, you have been in a position where you have sent people to the RPF, you've sent people to get abortions, you've sent people to be on the RPF's RPF, and then you yourself were put on decks. Yes, some horrible things happened to you. You got punched. How many of us didn't get punched? How many of us were shoved into hallways and thrown against walls? Like, how many of us? Okay, so if you have a tactic and you knew what things were going on, why isn't that it's made announced? Hey, I was in charge of this area and this is what I did during that time. This is what I did during that time. You're in charge of Florida. You covered up for multiple people. You covered up and sent my mom packing back to Los Angeles. Just own it. And then we can move forward. And once there's no more issues or problems, we move forward. Okay, Creepy B5. Thank you, Liz, for voicing what I couldn't. You got it. Doctors, just listen to Mike Brown's live. It sounds like he and his mom was just led into making a movie for the aftermath that would be published on a larger platform than they were told. Yeah, I'm watching it afterwards. I'm watching it. Dr. Who Heather, I watch all your videos, and this is the first live I've been able to catch. Your honesty and true heart proves to me that this world is a much better place with you in it and sharing your story. Thank you. I appreciate that more than you know, because there are times that, I do want to back down. Jen, comment, being a victim doesn't get you a path to being a perpetrator. Yeah. If something happens to you as a child and you are perpetrating something, do you get a free pass then? No, you don't get a free pass. I'm sorry that it happened. It's horrible. I wish that there had been other things to do, but the instant that you become one of those people that's continuing the cycle, no matter what that cycle is, we'll use a completed cycle of action for anybody that's listening. Once you become a perpetrator of forcing abortions, forcing RPF, forcing people to eat rice and beans, forcing people to dig ditches, Once you participate in that, you are not a victim anymore. You're the perpetrator. Just own it so we can move past this. Okay. Creepy B5. I was so angry being a victim myself. Absolutely. Me too, everybody. It broke a piece of my heart. Panko, Mike B is very detailed. Thought it was interesting. Catherine Olson, who works for AF, asked a question. She asked a question on his live. I'll have to go see that. Freezinu Project. Comment, Liz. I'm a never in, and I feel for you second gens and everyone who have been disregarded and marginalized. I cannot understand this at all. Love and compassion cannot be compromised. I think in order to have compassion, you have to be able to forgive. And for me, I will have compassion with anybody. I don't want any ill will to happen to anyone. I just want ownership. Ownership of that's what happened. So that way, compassion, love, and everything can take over. Because realistically, if you're not addressing something that's hurting your feelings, that will eventually blow up. And if it blows up, if it messes with your head long enough, it'll become so big, then it'll fester for so long that it just becomes an even bigger nightmare. Mental health has taught me that. I don't want to hold anything in. Michelle, Mike Brown is such an honorable man. His live with Laura FM to make amends spoke volumes to his character. His live tonight was heartbreaking. I'm watching it, everybody. I'm watching it. Panko, well, I do think too many people are donating to. I don't think too many people are donating to the aftermath since the AA situation, and we were all called keyboard warriors. I understand. I am sorry from a second gen on. I am sorry that you were put in a place that wasn't equality. I'm sorry that you were put in a place that was very discouraging and insulting, for God's sakes. But here, Aaron's charity is, I know that Aaron was planning something. Once he's finished with all he needs to do, it's going to be amazing. Whether it's him or it's her or it's them, more foundations, the better. And having the right people on the board, having the right people that don't sway a vote because they don't like that a question hasn't been answered via email. Okay. Oh no, Nora. Go back and look at the announcement on Mike's cancer that Christy did write and compare it to the statement. Night and day. Mike wrote the gaslighting victim flipping statement. Oh, she was trying really hard not to cuss. You can cuss for me, lady.
No, it's gaslighting victim flipping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I misunderstood.
That's okay. That's why I'm here.
How's your sweet doggo? He's doing a lot better today. He's been filled with loves and please, I'm not gonna lie, that whole biting thing scared the heebie-jeebies because that was my one rule. You can do a lot of things, but biting is not an option. You can poop inside, you can pee inside. I'll clean it up. I'll tell you that's a no, and stay calm. But yeah. So I'm following Carrie's lead and we're starting over, and she's given me more faith that it's going to be okay because I need it to be okay. Okay, Minnie. Okay, change my handle. Ha ha ha. I was 2 chicks and a mop. It seems to be a lot, but I like the 2 chicks and a mop. But it is nice to see it. Change is always good, everybody. Change is always good. Inappropriate heifer. It was rough to watch. You could see the pain in Mike's face and hear it in his voice, and there were tears. Oh, I'll prepare myself. Creepy B5. Why is MR still defending and not joining the movement? He says use keyboard warrior, fleas are hiding the cause. However, isn't he? I don't know what else he's hiding.
Hindering.
I don't know what else he's got up his sleeve, but I can tell you right now, the look is really bad. The look is really bad, and I don't have a witty comeback that's going to say that it's going to be better. A true apology without putting in insults might be better. Not telling people that you have Mike's side no matter what he's done, even if he's messed up, might be better.
Anything but I'm sorry, but.
Yeah. Don't,
No,
if you want to say I'm sorry, but don't throw in the but or also or whatever it is you want to word it as. Comment. Hi, Carrie. Thanks for being here too. Dip Me in Glitter. Still love that name. It feels like he keeps talking out all sides of his mouth and every other body part. Yeah, I'm gonna go with he's talking out of a Rudy Toot Toot area. MR's response was, yeah, vomit worthy. Absolutely. Julie Markham, I noticed that all the comments were complimentary. I thought, surely there are people who aren't happy with what's being posted. There are. There are many of people that are unhappy with what's being posted, but instead they're being deleted. Only positive will be left behind. Jen Nelson, comment, I feel special to talk to Liz on the phone today. Literally, highlight of my day, guys. I live in Minnesota. It's raining, not snowing. WTF. It was a good conversation, too. I will be giving you a call back. Okay. And how Mike Brown talked tonight was how real adults talk, even when under stress. I will definitely have to see that. Carrie gives honeydew list. Yes. The worst honeydew list, when you know you're about to be in trouble, is when she puts it on a regular piece of paper and then uses black Sharpie, and every letter is in a block letter. Yeah, you know you're in trouble.
You're not in trouble. I just asked you multiple times.
See?
I'm tired of asking.
See?
It's easier to write it down and you see it than me ask you again.
Yep. Kathy, as a never-end, I just want to hug you all. Well, thank you so very much. As long as you go slow, I'm pretty good at that. I'm learning to be good at that. Sophia, living in an echo chamber doesn't help any issue. It delays addressing the mess into having to address a bigger one. Yes, because the longer that it lasts to address the situation, the longer it's not smart to make something last too long. Jamie Palmer, hey everyone, Liz and Carrie, sorry I'm late. How's it going? It is going very well. It is going where we are having a complete open forum, whether it be about the Miriam video, whether it be about the response from MR, or Mike Brown's video, which I have not watched, but yes, I'm going to watch it. Every one of you saying something makes me want to watch it right now.
It's never. Man.
What?
It's never in all caps. I don't yell at paper. I don't yell. No, you know when I yell.
Afla. Mike Brown oozes integrity and humbleness. Speaking truth can be done like that with authenticity. Yeah. Give it your all. Expose your heart and just explain every single bit. Don't hide anything. Just expose it all. Even if some of it may hurt and some of it may feel like you're reopening wounds, you're letting go of those wounds and it makes it better. Inappropriate heifer.
Now where's my cookie?
What?
Now where's my cookie?
Now where's my cookie?
It made me giggle.
I love you. Jen Nelson. I have a First Amendment right to say whatever the F I want. I thought I got that one.
You did. It didn't have star for some reason.
Well, I wanted to read it again, Jen. How about that? Summer Savage. It's just a very long blog, like Mark's manifesto, times 12 with court documents. Yes. And again, those court documents. Okay, those court documents. Bridget will never shut up, Liz. We continue to fight the good fight. Good. Those court documents, I'm so glad that it's okay to expose someone's inner victim and everything that they've been through. But hey, let's expose the court documents where they had to say everything and they had to expose every second and they had to sit there and tell you, because it's not about feelings, everybody. This is about just blatantly assault and all that goes with it. So you have to describe it in detail, but let's release that. Let's release what someone is saying this person did to them. Let's release it, because that was an even brilliant idea. Brilliant. Again, please reach out to an actual true public relations office. Don't rely upon Scientology for any public relations advice, because that was the worst advice someone could ever give you, releasing her documents. Playing victim shaming. Crying, oh, woe is me. When you're insulting a victim, it's more insulting. Coltsby Colton, Mike Brown is a baddie, as are you and Miriam. I hope so. I've been practicing my bad pose. One tough chick. I rediscovered something important day before yesterday. Don't stack my tramadol emergency anxiety meds and Lexapro together. I ended up tripping balls, and I don't like unicorn and sparkling tripping. Well, good thing I only have one of them. I don't have multiples. Sophia, I love hearing you roar like if something has to be addressed. Yep. Julie Markham, MR seems fine with Scientology until he was the one on the receiving end of the abuse. He can't dish it out, but he can dish it out, but he can't take it. I'm going to leave that comment up there for a second. Yep. I'm going to leave that for a second. Okay, it's been a second, everybody. When Aaron finally gets his foundation going, the AF is probably going to be toast. And I'm not trying to end the aftermath. That is not my overall goal. Apologize, own it, quit trying to make it worse. It sounds worse. Whatever is being done, you're insulting more and more victims. Stop insulting the victims. Please. Please. They can be salvaged. Just stop insulting victims. Correct the board. Lexi, releasing people's police reports, releasing people's personal emails, not even sent to him, while he was saying, poor me, just sickening. Yeah. Miss Sunrise Dawn, never back down, Liz. As Miriam says, never shut up. Never. Mommy Marilyn would say never shut up. Or Mama Marilyn.
They were back to back.
Oh, okay. I bet Aaron won't feel the need to constantly remind us that he volunteers on his own foundation either. Nope. No. Pub groomer. MR said he spent several years in Clearwater that he was only there for the Lisa McPherson case, and everyone was told not to bother him with anything else.
Bullshit.
That's flap is a flap, and another flap while he's dealing with the Lisa McPherson. You don't just skip information like that. You know, you don't. That's just not how it's done in the Sea Org. Brizinu Project comment. Liz, my comment was more towards those that did not have compassion towards all of you. I think I may have misrepresented my intention. Or, you know what, the fact that I'm, ADHD and, on the spectrum and read funny could also play a large role in it. Sophia Rinder really seems to be taking a sledgehammer to his reputation and the foundation as keeps digging his heels rather than reevaluating your choices. Yeah. Summer, when you insult your own supporters, you lose all credibility.
Amen.
Absolutely. I mean, realistically, would I have been able to go down to see my dad any of those times? No. Would I be able to have people supporting me here and listening to me and knowing what we've been through? No. But each and every single one of you has been there for me, has listened, and I'll answer that in just a second, so don't take it down. Has been there for me as a friend, has reached out to me to make sure I'm okay, has, you're my friends. And some of you are becoming so close that we're family. So would I think of insulting anybody? No. Because it's rude and just uncalled for. All right, Bridget, Liz, or anyone in the chat, can you please remind me what FLAP stands for? Where's Nora when you need it? Because I'm just going to explain what a flap is. So a flap is basically when, something is out of control and is about to create a big scene. That was the way that it's always been described to me. Like someone's drunk in the course room. That is what's known as a flap, something that's out of control that needs to be put back under control by sneaking him out the back gate. And so you don't know that that's what he was doing. Okay. Channels including, wait a minute, he mentioned that serial people with channels, including a Liz.
Okay.
Cool story, bro. I don't care if he mentions my name.
It's either you or Gail.
Yeah, and there's two of us, and Liz Gale, she's a lot more powerful in some of her words at sometimes. One tough chick, Liz, optics matter. Yes. Manny McGee, at this point, he's made his bed. Yeah, he absolutely has. And yep, anything after the bust is just you peeing on my leg. Comment. The butt takes away the sincerity of an apology and still backhand blames the person he has to apologize to. Yeah. Sophia, I mean, it's easy enough to go for the cancer messed up my brain. I'm taking a step aside and apologize for him. Right. Let's see. I don't think the cancer should be brought into it. It is an ailment, but nobody's talking about the fact that he has this horrible thing now. We want to know back then, and if it's, well, Miriam wants to know about now. Why aren't you giving her the documentation? Why is it becoming so difficult? Why is it harder to get Why is it easier to get documents from Scientology than it is to get documents from someone who used to be OSA? I'm curious. Like, I get letters weekly still. Like, I got a binder full of them. I can get letters from Scientology, but I can't get a document from someone who's supposed to help me. And I personally can't get a video showing me that it is my dad that's alive. Just saying. Grouchy Mama Bear. MR blamed Aaron Rabbit. That bothered me a lot. Aaron has nothing to do with it. Aaron is not, the fact that people are trying to make put Aaron as the blame game. Aaron's a good guy. Aaron is a good guy. And look, he stayed in town when Chris was injured. If he wasn't a good guy, that would have been done on camera. But you know what he didn't do? He didn't do it on camera. But he did say that he was going to go check on him. Like, someone gets hurt and the first thing he thinks of is, I want to go see them and make sure they're okay. Hey, their equipment was destroyed. If you have a chance, please share this, share it. Let's see if we can help get his equipment back. Like, good guy. Rabbit, exposing the truth. Oh my goodness. Now we get mad at people when they expose the truth. What does that sound like? It just sounds so familiar. And on regular paper and not post note was my mom's big dog move too. I love it. Okay. Grouchy Mama Bear. MR blaming Aaron and Rabbit was not okay. No. Inappropriate heifer. I feel for you all. I just got formally diagnosed with CPTSD, among other things. This is why I will always defend you. I understand.
Welcome to the club, Hef.
Yeah, welcome.
We're here.
If you ever need a friend, you can also always reach out to me. Lori, question. Liz, do you want to watch it live with us after? I'm probably going to watch it solo just in case it breaks my heart. But you are more than welcome to watch it again with me, and I will be commenting whenever I can. Inappropriate half. Thank you, everyone. I took the first step, and this community helped me. I cannot express that enough. That's fantastic. I'm glad this whole community was able to help. And don't often chat. I can see the letters. I can't see the letters, but love your lives. Well, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. And before I go on to the next one, I know we've been going for a little bit. I'm going to get to the questions. Don't forget to smash the like, hit subscribe. I know 38% of you are just watching, but like 5% of the 38 can just smash that subscribe, and then I reach my 4,000 goal.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at what you just said. I'm laughing at somebody's comment.
Okay. Liz, do you need one of those fancy microphones? I have one. It's not working.
Oh, it's not?
Nope.
Did it die?
Yep.
So what are you going through then?
My computer.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yep. But I do have a fancy microphone, but unfortunately it died.
Is that what happened yesterday?
Yep.
Okay.
Carrie, where are the court documents from? In Australia, there are controls of even allowing a victim of child abuse to identify themselves as an adult in some jurisdictions. And you know what? Since this happened when she was a child, let's all take a big gander and see, do you think she mentioned her age there? Because if she mentioned her age there, that's not a document you want to put out to the world. And I'm not yelling at you, Carrie. I just don't put out people's shit like that. It makes you look dirty. Inappropriate half. My butt is big enough. I don't need his butt too. Yeah. Although that butt was a good dig.
Ooh.
Just a northern girl. I have taken a screenshot of the blog before Render pulls a Mark Headley and deletes it tomorrow. Well, let's hope not. I just hope that he opens himself up to actually allowing people to have their negative comments. I allow people to have their negative comments. If you have a negative comment or question towards me, I mean, if it's so bad that it's disgusting and insulting to women, no, I'm not going to let that stand. But if it's a question for me, then that's fine. Pub Groomer, when Aaron gets the nonprofit status, I'll be ready to add the phone number to pull tab flyers for people to call for assistance. I'll post it in my community tab. The second I get the number and add it. Fantastic. That is amazing. That is true people showing support for us. Carrie, ADHD represent. I really don't understand how someone with any neurodivergence can survive in Scientology. It must be so suffocating. It is. You don't get a lot of jokes, so you pretend that you're going to go look up a word. You don't get a lot of things that are being said, so you're trying your best. And thank God you had friends that explained it a lot better. Oneida, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm judging MR the same way he allegedly was afraid we would judge Aaron. It's endlessly ironic. Yeah, it is. Lexi, when is Liz's birthday? It's in April. That's all you need to know.
You said it before on the live.
I have?
Yeah.
Never mind. It's April 9th. I said it before on the live, so it's April 9th. Sophia, if the head of OSA doesn't know what's happening, he sucks at his job. And the least and Scientology wouldn't keep him in a position if he weren't on top of everything. Simple as that. That is correct. Boom. Hold on. I don't have anything that I could. Hold on. I got to pick up my pills. But yeah, absolutely. He would not have been in his position if he sucked at it. Because if you suck at a position, they put you in a new one. And it's much lower. You don't go up, you go down. And then eventually they give you the shaft. And unless you are on Reese's channel, then a flap can be several other places you need to look on the body.
Just keep going.
Laugh out loud. Ham flaps, fur, fupa flaps. Oh, good gracious. Flea Factory. And laughing my ass off. I got in trouble with a mod for making flap jokes the other night. Who would get in trouble for making jokes? It's a joke. We don't take life so seriously.
I'm not a snowflake.
Yeah, we're not. I may not understand it, and she may have to explain it to me, but I promise everybody.
You're not a snowflake.
Yeah, I don't. Most of the time, I don't care. Fear, MR, and BFG are afraid they have lost control of the narrative as the SP community has grown, exposing more and uglier abuses, demanding transparency and accountability. Fear is destroying them. I can see that. So own the fear. Face it. Jen, comment. He said in his blog he doesn't have the affidavit. I got oceanfront property in Arizona. And if you buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. Okay. I love that Marilyn laughed at the idea that Aaron was telling you guys what to say. Aaron's never told me what to say. He's given me advice on, don't tear open all my wounds without making sure I have a plan to be able to sew the wounds. And that's what's worked for me. So I have a plan, but that's basically it.
He's only given advice, never told you.
Yeah, he's only given me advice on things that work, because I'm the one that opens my heart, that rips open scars so that I can explain it. But I also have my therapist that I talk to right afterwards. So that way I don't do the... You're welcome, everybody. Okay. Knit pull. Everyone can choose channels to watch or not. Absolutely. I will never tell someone who to watch instead of watching someone else. I'm not like that. Now, will I recommend that you watch my friends and my family? Yes, absolutely. You know why? Because we're friends and family. And a lot of times we are hearing what's going on and they're exposing things and doing it beautifully. The way that Liz Gale exposes things after they come out and gets the details, the nooks, the crannies, and then her friend, they're digging, and together they make this combination of this great fill you in on what just happened. Nora, she fills you in and then throws a little laughter into it, so that way you're not, she doesn't take life so seriously. Aaron just hits you with information like Serge and Michael, Laura. It's hitting you with all of this information. So yes, watch everybody. Make an informed decision yourself. Okay. Jen, Mike Render said, Mike Render is salty because Aaron owns his shit and he can't. Absolutely. And thank you everybody for the super chats in case I haven't mentioned it. I'm just trying to make sure that I hit everybody here, but thank you so very much for the super chats. Okay, Bridget, just for a laugh, Liz, I love the green hair that the lighting does for you.
It's turning your hair green.
Do I have swimmer's head?
Yes.
Sweet. Flea Factory, Creepy B5, at least we don't have flea flaps. Or maybe we do. Just saying. That's cute. Chow Young Smudge, question. Did I at least make you laugh with the night poop song that I sent? You did. You actually did. But I started having a conversation with the amazing Red as I needed to fill her in on everything. But I'm sorry I didn't get right back to you. But yes, you did. All I can do is help add funny to the situation. Absolutely. And if anybody is looking for information in regards to the cruise, please reach out to Chow Young Smut. She is the one that is handling the cruise information. Joan Cummings, comment, I'm here crocheting and listening. Just wanted to say I am angry for Liz and all the second gens. Me too. Me too. And, oh wow, that MR puts the docs out online was a definite dick swinger move, barf. See, why you guys got to talk about dick swinger moves? Then I'm like, Rrr. Like all I think is the helicopter. What?
Nothing.
Mrs. Massey, it's not hard to say I signed an NDA and can't address these topics. That's completely true. Lexi, the fact that he started this only blog with a smear campaign, second gens were just asking questions, not necessarily putting blame on anyone. And you all tried very hard not saying bad things about MR. You're right. I didn't want to say any bad things, It doesn't need, this isn't a smear campaign. This isn't a campaign to bring someone down. And speaking of someone that wants to say that, oh, the second gens are going against this, you know what, Chris, you're more than welcome to block me. You have a great bloody day. You should truly debate Liz Gale, but stop adding your 2 cents where it doesn't belong, because none of us are trying to smear anybody. Simply Good. Liz, mine is April 28th. Nice. April showers.
Bring me flowers.
Okay. Sarah, Aries, all the way. One tough chick. When your neurospicy life is very challenging, but it's worth the struggle. Yes, it is. Elizabeth, I tried to comment on MR's blog, bringing up a lot of points, and was told the comment was under review. Again, questions are there to be asked. If you don't ask a question, and no question is stupid, if you don't ask a question, then suddenly, guess what, everybody? You're the one that looks silly in the moment, because if you don't ask the question, you'll never find the answer. Okay. Peggy Cole, just watch Mike Brown. I'm even more outraged. Oh, goodness. I'm going to watch it, everybody. I promise. I promise. I make it a point to watch everyone's. Thank you so very much for the super chat.
Snowflake.
Nope. Snowflake, nope. No, she said it better. Tiny Cutlery.
That's a cute name.
Right? I'm on a little foot.
Tiny Cutlery.
He said the church has the affidavit. Convenient. Rosalind, he told Miriam that he had it and doesn't. Seriously? Exactly. Summer Savage, I love you very much, Liz. Keep it and consider, dear you, my friend, I apologize for causing any.
I apologize for causing any triggering. Sometimes I speak before I think.
Don't ever apologize. Don't apologize. I'm just letting you know, because you didn't know before I said something. There's no triggering. If someone has a trigger, you have to be able to tell that person, hey, that's a trigger for me, in order for them to not do it. If I never said it was a trigger, then you never knew. So no fault to be had for anyone, I promise. Love you and Carrie. Summer, we love you too. Peggy Cole, Leah called Mike and told him off. I don't know. So there's a part of me that wants to flip a quarter that says tails, yes, heads, no. I don't know. I don't know Leah. We're not friends. I've never talked to her. I've spoken with her on Messenger, like just not Messenger, but on YouTube, but that's it. Never had a private conversation with her except when I was in the Sea Org at a gala. And that was interesting. That was very interesting.
Ooh.
Regina, Liz, you can make us laugh and cry. We're here for it all. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. See, every time I see this, I think, quit a lot of puss. I was hoping to get here sooner, was copying and pasting some stuff before it disappeared. I wish I could do more for the second gen survivors, but please know I'm here for all of you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Free Xenu Project, comment. I know you won't get ocean. Wait a minute. You know where you won't get oceanfront property? Clearwater, Florida. Technically, it's all owned by Scientology. So that's pretty much why. Rosalind, I love the advice Aaron gave you. It's really kind. There are people insisting he is why people are speaking out. He is. He absolutely is. because I was like, I'm not going to do a YouTube. Why would I need to do a YouTube? You know, and
he was supportive.
He was very supportive and made it sound like it wasn't scary.
Yeah.
No advice for it. He moved on, and yep, they can't. Miss Sunrise Dawn, you mean Aaron doesn't boss everyone around? Yeah, my pearls. Yeah, that sounds dirty to me. If after I found out what my pearls are.
No, that's not always. That's
Okay.
different. A pearl necklace is different than somebody saying my pearls.
Okay.
It really is different.
But yeah, there's he is not our fearless leader. He's our fearless friend.
Hey, wait.
He grew the cause.
Yep.
Yeah. One tough chick, Joker and Degrader here. Also preferred degraded being. Proud of being someone's COS doesn't want because I'm physically disabled and deeply neurodivergent on a few different levels I've never overcome. As you can tell, I have not overcome them either.
Conform.
Huh?
I never conform.
I never conform. Okay. Superbutt, Mike Brown went live same time as Rabbit and Miriam. He encouraged everyone to watch them live and support Miriam and watch him on the replay. He's such an honorable man. Yes, he is. Sinfully good. Oh, shit. Liz Ferris, I just spit tea all over my desk at the helicopter. Anne's, one of your lies made me laugh so hard talking about running a 5K and you hate running. Did they make all of you run miles or races? When we were kids, it wasn't like a volunteer, it was a voluntold. And so then all of a sudden they would tell my mom that I volunteered to run a 5K. I'm 8 years old. The only thing I'm running from is Predator. The only other thing that I'm running from, water floating out of nowhere from the abyss. No, I did not like running. It was not sexy, but I was good at it. Freezinu Project. Hit the like button if you like the term dick swinger. However, if you don't like the term dick swinger, hit the like button. That's right. Helicopter over your head. Okay.
I see the color, and the color is purple.
Young Smut. I'm almost done writing the rest of Night Pops. I'll send it to you when I'm done. Then I have to move to Raise Your Cans. I'm on a roll. See, you say raise your cans, and I'm thinking, and I instantly think, the can dancers. Okay, Creepy B5. Oh my God, the dick helicopter is why, like I had an old boyfriend do it naked.
Nope, just won't. Like what? Although that's probably the first thing I would do if I ever had a dick.
Helicopter?
I think I would try to do that and be like,
yep. And all the SPTV second gens are just telling the truth. It's the AF YouTube people who are trying to manipulate the public on these issues, and it stinks. Stop. No. Never stop speaking, Liz. Nope, never will. Never, ever. Okay, Julie, I wish there was something more I could do to help besides supporting all your channels. Doesn't seem to be any Scientology activity in South Carolina that I know of.
Be glad.
Yeah, be glad, but just be aware. So if you know right now that there is no activity, just be aware. Like constantly look it up, see where the closest facility is to you, so that way you know it's not getting any closer. I'm just telling you, it's always better to be smart. Kathy, you sound great. Good computer. Yes, I do love my computer, but it's the camera that I didn't like. Dip me in glitter. Free Xenu. All I keep thinking about is Reese saying dick swinger. John Young Smut, I don't know, Liz. There's a couple of stupid questions like, what time is the midnight buffet? That's a pretty dumb question. Okay.
But what if they're running late?
Yeah, what if they're running late? Julie Markham, thank you so very much for the super sticker. Thank you, everyone, for the super chats. In case, I know I said it before, in case I forgot, I am having a great time with every single one here. If you don't ask the hard questions, you'll always, well, the answer is always no. Sure. Okay, Mary, I'm disappointed with Leah.
No, just keep going because it's explained.
Corcolopolis. I'm probably butchering that name. I don't regret watching Mike Brown's live on this, but it was heartbreaking.
I get it. Quirkalopicus.
Quirkalopicus.
Wait, Quirkalopicus. Yeah, Quirkalopicus.
Okay. Pub Grimmer, I know I started the term gems in reference to second gens, and I know they are second generations, but I have a hard time referring to them as gems because they're just acting like gems, like y'all.
They aren't.
Yeah, they aren't acting like gems like y'all. Okay. And I can understand that, and hopefully they do. And Chayan Smut, when is the lunch buffet? Stephanie, my comment on MR's blog wasn't approved either. I stand with you second gens and third gens. You guys will be the downfall of this cult, and the old guard does not like that.
Was another mic drop? Boom, motherfucker.
I can't drop it again.
It's okay. I just dropped it for you.
There you go. Mic drop. Lexi, if you want to smile, check out DOA this morning. Might be the cutest flying squirrel I've ever seen. Nice. Busy Rizzy, Miriam is fucking fierce. Yes, she is. Like that woman deserves just the standing ovation. Like seriously, you got some big brass cojones, lady. Big brass cojones. Flea Factory, Liz, Peggy meant Leah called Mike Brown and told him off. Mike said so in his latest video. Again, I'm gonna watch it. Oh, Chow Young Smuts, Snort, Carrie explaining the difference between pearl necklace and my pearls is quality content. I'm here for. Nice. Yadra, hey, tough chick. We love Neurospicy. Okay, is pearl necklace a Southern expression, I think? I don't know. It's a dirty expression. Yadra, yeah, it's Southern. Yadra, no, my pearls is Southern. Pearl necklace is something quite different.
Yep.
Comment, my pearl is Southern thing, mostly. The old ladies clutching their pearls when shocked. Oh, my pearls.
Yeah, exactly.
Yadra, laugh out loud. Don't want to choke on my words. Whoa, wow. BBB5, laughing my ass off. Carrie, oh my God, love you. Me too.
To the dick swinging thing.
Sinfully good. Hey, we chicks can helicopter too. The higher on the body, extra points if you can make one way spin all the way, the other one spin one way and one spin all the way the other way. I can do the spin. The spin isn't the problem. It's smacking myself in the face. That's the problem. Chow Young Smut, yeah, I'm rewriting Raise Your Glass to be about ex-Scientologists. It's going to be called Raise Your Cans. Advanced apologies to Pink. Nah. Dora Explorer, she's talking about Leah calling Mike Brown. Yeah, I get that now. Flea Factory, if I'm running, then you'd better run too, because there's only one way I'm doing that, and that's if someone's chasing me.
Same. You better be able to run faster than me. The only way I'm running is if something's chasing me.
Yep, and I can't run fast, but you know what? I can wheelchair fast. Jamie Palmer, comment, there is no Scientology buildings in West Virginia. Good. Thank God for small favors. Yep. Creepy B5, Carrie's giggles are hilarious. Yes, they are, and they're all mine. Dora the Explorer, Summer Savage. Yeah, Leah called Mike Brown from a block number to ream his ass out. Well, I've gotten some block number calls. Nobody's tried to ream me out. That's rude. Liz, yes, that's so right. Quirkalopolis. I'm probably now butchering it again. Rezino Project. Carrie's giggles are infectious. Yes, they are. Wait till she snorts.
Yeah.
She'll do it again, I promise. Busy Rizzy, Liz, it's so great to see a smile on your face today. Yes, it absolutely is. It was much needed. This was much needed. Yadra, agree. Prezino Project. Love you.
Love to hear her laugh.
Love to hear her laugh. Okay.
Me holding back.
Right? This is her trying to be quiet, everybody. Trust me. She's loud at everything.
Hey!
Carrie, Reese's main memory of the cadet was running. It seems to have been almost as bad as the being wrenched from her father and sister. Yes, on the EPF, there is a lot of running. And then when you think you're done running, you will vomit into a trash can and keep running some more. That's pretty much, yeah, just vomit and go. Jen, I'm paying to hear Carrie giggle.
He did a lot.
Kathy, the only stupid question is the one not asked. It's how you learn. Absolutely. Crookopolis. I always love the vibe in your lives. You and Carrie and the chat. Thank you all. My pleasure. My pleasure. And thank you so very much for being here. And Carrie even said it too. Lexi, Mr. Behind you smacked in the face enough for a week. You don't need cans too. All right. Miss Sunrise Dawn, you should seriously make clips of Carrie giggling. I do. I even have clips of her snoring.
Hey, no, I don't do that.
Thank you so very much for the super chat. Sinfully good. Damn it. Liz, my desk will never recover if I keep spitting my tea on it, smacking you in the face. Hey girl, I give myself a black eye if I'm not careful. Exactly. Like, I'm not trying to break my frame. I'm not trying to bust this nose. It's perfect how it is now. I'm telling you, it'll be a chunk. Call 911. Flea Factory, old lady, lucky for you, I don't own any pearls. Me either. Sinfully good. What is freaking funny is if you two get laughing, snorting together and get them going snorts in different keys.
Yep.
Pretty much.
My friends used to keep a tally board.
Nice. Maybe we need a tally board.
No, I don't want a tally board anymore.
Okay, Dora the Explorer, my very best therapist was a reflexologist who dealt with physical, emotional, and spiritual issues as an all-in-one approach. Love her to this day. I love my therapist too to this day, and I get to talk to her again tomorrow. Marty Girl, MR could be an indie Scientologist trying to take out Davy, or his plans for Osa is still working for them. Sounds nuts, but nothing would surprise me. That would kind of surprise me because he did have children, and they're much younger and they're closer to their father than anyone else. So that would absolutely blow my mind. I don't think he's a secret spy. I just don't think that he thinks about things before he says things or does things. And I think someone needs to give them a helping hand in trying to find a better way. So thank you so very much for joining me. I do want to say, no matter what, never blame the victim when they're still trying to stand on their own 2 feet. I want to say thank you, everybody. I will race you to the chat. I don't know if we could get the dogs going, but can you get the dogs going?
Yeah. Ow!
We'll close you out with the puppy syringe.